Hi, my name's Adam Parsons and I work in the city's Parks and Open Space Division. Today I'll be taking you through a presentation to discuss the proposed Stobbe Park Community Garden at 5th Avenue A West. A public input survey will be available online following the presentation. Go to the city's website, www.owensound.ca, and look for the Community Gardens tile on the main page. In early 2020, Stobbe Park Community Garden Collective approached the city with a request to establish a community garden site at Stobbe Park located on 5th Avenue A West. A report was delivered to Community Services Committee February 19, 2020, discussing the request and a process for the transition of use from a passive park space to a community garden site, following a process outlined in the city's Recreation, Parks and Facilities Master Plan. A second report was considered on October 21, 2020, discussing the application of the master plan process to a site that was identified and approved in the Community Gardens policy. Committee and Council approved a modified process detailed in Report CS 2120 for proposals that do not modify a property from a park type use to a non-park type use. Community gardens are considered a park type use. An important step in the process is to consult with neighborhood residents. All background reports and information respecting the community garden proposal can be found by locating this tile on the city's website. In 2011, the city developed a community gardens policy to support opportunities for volunteer organizations to engage in urban agriculture on passively used green space. As a component of the community gardens policy development, a public meeting to gather community input was held on June 2, 2011. The meeting was promoted under the city's banner in the Sun-Times newspaper, and direct email was sent to parties who had expressed interest in the project. The policy states that community garden projects provide the opportunity for numerous community and individual gains, including, but not limited to, mental and physical health promotion through the activity of food production, and the opportunity for social engagement with family, neighbors, and fellow gardeners. Contribution to the creation of a sustainable local food economy, development of important food production and gardening skills, the opportunity to reestablish the community's understanding of the importance of agriculture and local food systems, and contribution to civic enrichment and beautification. The city's community garden policy includes a list of sites approved for this use, including Stobbe Park. Requests for community gardens at locations that have not been pre-approved by the Community Gardens policy are considered. A copy of the Community Gardens policy is available on the city's Community Gardens website. 4 community gardens have been successfully established within the city, including St. George's Park, the CMHA Food Forest, East Harbor Garden Boxes, also run by the CMHA, Charlie Kelly Park, the community garden at the Christian Reformed Church on private lands, and the proposed Stobbe Park Community Garden is shown on the map in orange for context. Locations on city lands are operated under agreements by bylaw. Gardens established on private property receive site plan approval, guidance, and advice from city staff. Stobbe Park is a passive open space on a corner lot at 5th Avenue A West between 655 5th Avenue A West and 656 5th Avenue A West. The park is generally maintained grassland with 3 mature maples as boulevard trees lining the 5th Avenue A West frontage, and 2 memorial trees. The east property line is unbounded, bordering on residential. The north property line is buffered from adjacent residential use by a mature cedar hedge. 1 streetlight is present at the bend of 5th Avenue A West, and a Hydro One above-ground vault is present near the west-southwest corner of the property. Stobbe Park is an 828 square meter passive open space, not including boulevard setbacks within the right-of-way for streets and utilities. The proposed site plan for Stobbe Park contemplates an area 18.2 meters by 12.8 meters with a total area of 233 square meters, or 28% of the total park area, leaving 72% of the total park area remaining for passive community use and recreation. Provisions within the site plan include space for raised garden boxes, 4.8 meters or 16 feet long, 1.2 meters and 4 feet wide, with an elevation of 0.6 meters or 2 feet high, built from untreated rough-cut white cedar. An area for compost 10 feet by 10 feet or 3 meters by 3 meters will be enclosed on 4 sides by a board fence or alternative solution that provides a visual screen. A tool storage shed may be added at a later date. An online survey will be available from Wednesday, January 27th to Friday, February 12th. Interested parties are encouraged to read all the background reports and information provided, then provide comments via the survey. An opportunity to provide long-form comments is included at the end of the survey. Thank you for participating in the Stobbe Park Community Garden Site Plan Public Input process. A follow-up report will be brought to Community Services Committee on March 17, 2021. The survey is now available on the city's Community Gardens website. You can click the link on the video description or visit owensound.ca and remember to look for this tile. We look forward to receiving your feedback.